Hi everyone, welcome to Bitcoingem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So in this video, we are going to talk about how to make a balanced crypto portfolio. Whatever I say is not a financial advice. I'm not qualified to give you any kind of financial advice. So please do your own research. I am just sharing my point of view and my opinion about it. I hope you guys find this video valuable. And if you're joining me for the first time, do subscribe to the channel. So how to make a balanced crypto portfolio? So what do I mean by balanced portfolio? Balanced portfolio means a healthy mix of big cap, mid cap, small cap crypto plays along with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the idea is to have a healthy mix of high risk, mid risk and low risk plays. Please note that everything in crypto is a high risk play, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when I say something is more risky or less risky, it's only with context to crypto. Don't compare this with non-crypto assets. So there are a lot of low risk assets in the market. So when I say something is low risk, it's only with context to crypto. But when you compare it with other assets like real estate or land, then crypto is extremely high risk. So I hope you understand the difference. But again, crypto is high risk. It's also highly rewarding if we do it well. So I hope you guys know before entering into crypto investing what you are investing in. A balanced portfolio will give an opportunity to take risk with diversification so that we have relative range of contingencies. Remember, investing in crypto is like investing in a startup. You can't be sure which one will win adoption, so spread your bets. So whenever you are investing in crypto or any kind of a crypto project, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, approach it as if you are investing in a startup. And like maximum startups in traditional markets, maximum startups fail. Maximum startups in crypto will also fail. That's what we assume as investors. So whenever you approach as if you're investing in a startup. You don't know which one will win adoption. So you do your best to make your research and then bet on the projects that you feel might win the adoption. So that's how you are going to approach any kind of crypto investing. So the ideal balance mix is what this would look like. That is 20% in Bitcoin, 20% in Ethereum, 10% between 10 to billion, sorry, 10 to $100 billion market cap projects, 10% between 1 to $10 billion market cap projects, 20% between 100 to $1 billion market cap projects, 10% between 10 to $100 million market cap projects, and 10% between 1 to $100 million market cap projects. Now, when I say this, this is with the context that eventually or ultimately anybody who is investing in crypto, they want high returns with their crypto investments. So if you're looking for 10, 20, 50% returns in the next 2, 3, 4 years, you would not invest in crypto. There are many other assets that you would invest in. So approaching with this balanced portfolio will give you an opportunity to not lose much of your capital if the project goes wrong, but also to gain maximum returns if the project goes right. So note, this is very important that higher the capital, lower should be your risk. So if you're putting a lot of capital in crypto, then don't go for low caps or mid caps or high risk projects with lot of capital. Use high capital in low risk projects and use low capital in high risk projects. That would be very, very important, because if you invest everything in a low risk, high risk project which is very small in market cap, you never know, that might not have that kind of liquidity and it is very, very risky. So do not put maximum of your capital in any small cap or micro cap for that means. So let's go to CoinGecko and see how should we do that. So first of all, whenever you are investing in any crypto project, remember to first visit CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Look at their total market cap. because that is important. Ultimately, the price of any crypto will increase if their market cap increases, and that's why you need to look at the market cap, and you are basically investing in a market cap. You're not investing in a particular project. Let's say if you're buying Bitcoin at $20,000, basically you're buying Bitcoin at $386 billion market cap. So you would buy at 20 only if you feel that $386 billion market cap is a good buy for you. If you think that tomorrow Bitcoin will again go back to $1 trillion market cap, so that will give you at least 2.5x returns from here, and that would be a $50,000 Bitcoin. So whenever you're buying a project, you're buying basically a market cap or a valuation that market is putting on that project. So do you like that valuation? Do you think it's undervalued? If yes, then only you buy, because you don't buy something that is overvalued, or you don't buy something that is even fairly valued, because then the chance of it going higher becomes less. So it's very important to understand market caps whenever you're investing. So as I told you, first 20% is in Bitcoin, putting it at a $386 billion market cap. 20% is in Ethereum, putting it at around $192 billion market cap. So you put 20% in ETH, you look at $192 billion market cap. Do you think it will reach to $1 trillion market cap, eventually being 5x from here? Only then you buy at this price. If you think it will reach to, let's say, $500 billion market cap, and if you think ETH is currently overvalued and it should be valued at $100 billion market cap, then you buy when it reaches to $100 billion market cap, if it reaches to $100 billion market cap. So it's very important to understand that. So to make a balanced crypto portfolio, you're putting 20% in Bitcoin, you're putting 20% in Ethereum, you're putting 10% in a project that is between 10 to $100 billion market cap. So as of today, there is only one project except stable coins which is in that market cap, which is BNB. So BNB currently is at $46 billion market cap, and also there is XRP at 16 billion, ADA at 15 billion, and Solana at 11 billion. So there are four projects right now in between 10 to $100 billion market cap, where you put 10%, you can allocate 10% either in one or either in two. Again, it's up to you. What I suggest is go with maximum two projects per group. So let's say 10 to $100 billion market cap is one group, and select two projects in that. Currently, let's say there are four from BNB, XRP, ADA, Solana. I would not tell you which one would you invest or should you invest in, but maximum select two. It's again up to you. You can go with all four, or you can go with none of them. So put 10% in 10 to $100 billion market cap, and as of today you have four options in that. Then 10% is between 1 to $10 billion market cap, a lot of options in that, starting from Dogecoin, Polkadot, Matic, Shibu, TRX, Avalanche, a lot of projects. Now it depends on everyone's opinion whether these projects are good, or do you see a future in this project. So that's how you go for it. I would certainly suggest to go with two, maximum three, because I think in the top 100 crypto projects, you will find uh, most of the projects are between 10 to $100 billion $1 to $10 billion market cap. So it will be a very tough choice. But select two, select three that you think in the next 2 years can again go back to its all-time high. Like Chainlink at $3 billion market cap, I am personally very bullish on Chainlink. I think it has an amazing potential and a future. So do you think at $3 billion it is worth your risk, because it's almost from here its all-time high is 9x or 8x, which is a very good risk to reward ratio if you like this risk. So a lot of projects you will find there is FTT, which is an exchange token. Again, if you think that FTT is a sound bet, that FTX exchange for the next 5 years, 10 years will only keep growing from here, then it becomes a valuable investment. Similarly, Uniswap, leading decentralized exchange, do you think it's worth your investment? That's what you need to think. Because when you're looking at Uniswap at $4.6 billion market cap, do you think one day it will reach to today's BNB market cap of, let's say, $46 billion? If you think it will, then it is easy 10x from here. So whenever you're buying, you look at that um, market cap, and then you question yourself whether it will 5x, 10x. What we are talking is, we are not talking about next 1 year, 2 year. In fact, we are talking about next 3 years. So when you talk about reaching to a peak, it's at the peak of a bull market. So if you look at, let's give an example. If you look at Dogecoin today, Dogecoin is worth $8 billion today. It's valued at $8 billion. But when the peak of the bull market last year, it went to around $80 billion. That was crazy. A meme coin going to $80 billion valuation. So that's how you need to judge when you're measuring the risk to reward. That at the peak of a bull market, what do you think this project can go for? Because as I told you, we look at market caps, and I am suggesting you to look at market cap. But when a lot of retail investors come in the market, they have no idea what a market cap is. They purely look at a price, and they think, okay, whether this price will go 10x up, and they buy something. That's the reality of retail traders. And hence, whenever you are buying, I will always suggest that you look into the market cap, and then you question yourself before buying whether do you think this market cap will go 2x, 3x, 5x, or 10x from the next in the next bull run. If we get a bull run again, everything is a big if when it comes to investing in crypto. So please be sure about that. Nothing is guaranteed here. Everything can go to zero tomorrow. So be sure, it's an entirely new asset class, and everything is still in uh, testing mode. We have not got that kind of adoption where you could say that this is risk free. Of course, as believers in crypto, we know that it's growing and it is bound to grow. That's why we are over here. But you should always keep in mind the risk involved. So 10% goes to 10 to 1 to $10 billion market cap. Now you can also switch this if you think nothing is worth in this 10 to $100 billion market cap for your risk to reward ratio. You can switch this 10% to this and make it 20% between 1 to $10 billion market cap, where you can get a good option of selecting 3 to 4 projects. Then the next 20% will come to 100 million to $1 billion market cap. Now, all these are very big ranges, but again, it depends. It comes from project to project. Like there is a project called as Oasis or Rose, which is a layer one blockchain, and it's currently a $300 million market cap. So it depends on project to project where you think that something worth $300 million is overvalued or undervalued. You can see over here a lot of $300 million market caps over here. There is Qtim, there is Compound, there is Aviv, there is Anchor. So go when you go down CoinGecko or Coin Market Cap, you will find this. But keep this in mind that 20% goes between 100 to million to $1 billion market cap, because these are plays where you find the next 20x, 30x, 50x also. Remember, at the crazy, this is, we are assuming this by thinking that we will get a similar bull market in the next 2 3 years. That's the assumption behind going for such investments. So you think of this, there is Pancake Swap at $500 million. A lot of interesting projects. Rune is at almost $640 million. So a lot of options for you at 100 million to $1 billion market cap. The next 10% should go to micro caps or small caps, not even micro caps, that is between 10 to $100 million market cap. Now, the last 20% is extremely high risk play and high reward play. So, you want to allocate 20%, or you want to allocate 10%, or you want to allocate 5%. It depends on your total capital. If your capital is extremely huge, then this 20% will become very huge, then you can reduce that risk. But if you are playing with low capital and you want to make it big, then you can increase the risk, understanding that you are taking a huge risk. That is what you need to understand. If you have, let's say, a few $1,000s to invest, then I think you would go for high risk plays, because you want to make a few $1,000s into few $100,000, or you want to make a 10 20,000 dollar into $1 million. That won't happen with by investing in Bitcoin or Ethereum. That will happen by looking at small caps or micro caps. So you need to understand that what kind of risk are you taking. But if you have want to have a balanced approach, then 20% I think is more than enough for you to find some projects. Again, go for 2 to 3 projects per group. Don't diversify too much if you can't keep track of it. Very important when you invest is you need to keep track of it, whether the project is going, whether the project is growing up, whether the project is building, and whether it is growing in adoption. A lot of things that you need to keep a track of. So unless and until you can handle that, you are always you can always keep investing in different projects. But if you can't, then go with less projects but high, where your conviction is very high. So if your conviction is not high, then don't go for that project. Do your research, take time. Luckily, we are in a bear market. You have a lot of time to do your research. You have a lot of time to keep a track of a project, whether they are keeping the community active, whether they are building, and you can look into their Telegram, their Twitter. You can talk to their community. You can look at their price action. You can look at their tokenomics. You can see uh, what is the backing they have. Lot of factors through which you can keep checking on the projects, and you can keep checking on them whether they are growing, and then you can build invest. And what I would also suggest is, do not invest everything at one go. Build your positions. So once you decide a project that okay, this project looks interesting, and let's say if you want to invest $10 in it, first start with $1 and wait for 15 days or a month and see that your conviction is right or not. So then this becomes an additional secured play where you are investing, you are building positions and not going blindly all in. Again, that is my opinion. You are free to do what you want to do, because ultimately it's your money. But this is how you can approach your balanced portfolio. And whenever you are investing, always be sure about your end result. What do you want to achieve? If you're investing $10, do you want to achieve 10x, 5x, or 100x out of it? That's how you select project. So let's say if your overall goal is to go for 5x, 10x, then you don't even look at small caps or micro caps. They are very risky for a 5x, 10x. I think at the current market condition, you will find a good 5x, 10x projects in 1 to $10 billion market cap, or in 100 to $1 billion market cap, between 100 million to 1 billion. So whenever you are investing, it is very important that what's your end result. When you're putting $100 of your capital in it, do you want just a 2x? Go with Bitcoin. Don't need to look at anything else. Do you want just 2x or 5x? Go with ETH. So it depends on your end result. So it is very important that whenever you buy something, you first are very clear about your end goal. If you're clear about your end goal, then only you allocate that capital into that project, because ultimately your capital is most important. Don't take your capital for granted. Again, that's my opinion. So this is a very important video, in my opinion, which I think cleared a lot of basic concepts to somebody who is new to crypto investing or who is new to investing in itself. And this will give you a fair idea of how you can spread your bets. In my opinion, have a diversified portfolio, but don't over diversify, and go with lesser projects, high conviction projects, and don't go all in into any project before doing your research. and build your positions. And one common mistake that people make is what I have seen is that when a project is not doing well, they still hold on to it. In my opinion, reject the project and you can transfer that bet into the project that is doing well. So keep your emotions aside. Investing is not an emotional game. Be smart with your investment, and crypto is again once in a lifetime opportunity if you do it well. So I am not asking you to miss out the opportunity entirely, but I'm asking you to play it smart. So I hope you find this video valuable. I made it as easy, simple, and as straight as possible. Do comment down below if you like this video and if you want me to make more such videos on different topics, and tell me which are your favorite projects. I would like to know, and I would also do research on them if I like them. Thank you guys. Take care.